This is something I've created.
We did a lot of research to conceive the idea.
We spent months getting it correct.
We hope the industry will take up our idea.
Finally, it is ready and operational.
Just in time for Spinovac. For Spinovac.
For Spinovac. Yeah!
Tired of walking, cycling or driving? How about creating your own personal rapid mode of transport or PRT? Capable of being assembled within 10 man-hours by an experienced DIY user, the PRT is environmentally friendly using a battery as its power source, reducing your carbon footprint. Able to move on slopes or flat terrain, the speed and distance travelled depend on the weight of the rider. A flying vehicle that is fully autonomous. The flying machine can stabilize itself in the air and navigate from one beacon to another using an indoor localization sensor. Conceptualized and put together over 6 months, the vehicle also has an image processing capacity so color strips can be used to navigate it. Recycling of canned drinks, a fairly difficult task and one that could be messy as well. A better solution, the can crusher, a fully automated system for compacting recycled cans. Able to hold up to 200 cans, it is ideal for food courts or even for public use. Reliable and efficient, the can crusher is the first in Singapore. It goes where no man dares. It seeks out signs of life in disaster areas too dangerous for man to enter. The life seeker, mounted with sensors and microphones, enters a danger zone and scans the area for survivors, releasing sensor balls to pick up signs of life. The signals are then relayed to the rescue operator team, who then commences rescue. A 2-in-1 lavatory fixture for public restrooms. The combined urinal and hand wash faucet in a single unit offers convenience to the user and water and space saver to the provider. Not only can you now pee, but also wash clean at the same time in one unit. The idea was a practical one, a solar-powered golf car. In implementing it, a data logger was set up, tests conducted, and the operational data of the solar golf car collected and analyzed. The aim was to study the performance of the golf car and investigate the impact of solar system applications on the environment and the energy storage on the car. The golf car was then tested under practical conditions. Straw Postman, a slick stereoscopic animation production which saw students tweaking animation elements to project a 3D effect. When implementing their idea, students learned valuable production timeline differences between creating mainstream animation and stereoscopic versions. Straw Postman, a successful blend of storytelling and technology. A Toast of Love is a romantic comedy with a strong Singapore flavour. Students had to conceive and implement their creative ideas on a shoestring budget and within tight deadlines. The outcome? A script generously peppered with Singaporean-sounding lines which went down well with local audiences.
Owen! Do you remember this song? We heard it the first time we met. Gina, I thought about this for a very long time already.
Sit down, this is so embarrassing.
Will you be my wife?
Of course, it's really hard, but
a 2D piece of artwork inspired by an old clock that was taken apart. From the artwork, a series of lines and planes were extracted, which were then composed in 3D models based on the keywords of balance, rhythm, and density. Functions were introduced in the following stages, first in the guise of a lamp, and then infused with architectural functions into a pavilion. Love is unpredictable. The Griffin and Sabine trilogy is a story of unconditional love. This project seeks to create a transporter which will unite the two separated lovers. Deriving its initial idea from a mechanical fan, the transporter inverts and unites two propeller covers as its main body. The transporter is unique in its simplicity. Designed for Griffin, it embodies masculinity and strength in its structure. Current methods to remove toxic heavy metals often involve expensive chemicals. A possible alternative is to use renewable biomass like lemon skin powder to remove toxic metal for wastewater treatment. Besides reducing the cost of water treatment, this method also prevents pipes from clogging, leading to an overall reduction in the generation of toxic sludge. They came up with this unique drink because they wanted to diversify the usage of rice vinegar and edible flowers. Rice vinegar because it has many health-enhancing properties, and edible flowers which are known for their antioxidative activities but are currently only marketed in dried forms. The result, an interesting mix that will go down well with many. A showcase of the potential that Singapore Polytechnic has to offer. Industry partners and companies can collaborate with us to enhance opportunities for students and customers. Our state-of-the-art facilities are available to help bring ideas to reality.
It's been hard work, but I've learned a lot from my 3 years here.
There are so many things I still want to try.
I've learned so much during these 3 years, but there are still many things I want to learn.
I hope industry take us up on our offers. It's time for us to give back to society what we have learned.
To make a difference, to create a legacy.
To create a legacy.
To create a legacy.
A legacy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Audrey, your MC for this graduation ceremony. To start off, we will be screening some announcements. There will be videos after the announcements. Do sit back and enjoy the videos as you look back at the 3 years the graduates spent at the Polytechnic. The videos also include highlights of Principal's speech at Session 1 of the graduation ceremony. Finally, if you are receiving your diploma, please return to your seats after you have collected your diploma. Please remain seated and avoid moving around or talking during the ceremony. Thank you for your cooperation.
Three years ago, I welcomed you, the class of 2011, to SP during your freshman orientation program, as a group of teenagers fresh out of school. Today I stand with pride before you as I send you off from SP as a cohort of confident young men and women to a new phase of life, ready to serve with skill. Singapore Polytechnic was founded on the motto, berkhidmat dengan keahlian, meaning to serve with skill. It captures vividly SP's mission to develop talents in the service of Singapore and to make the world a better place. Towards this end, our commitment to nurture you to be life-ready work ready and world ready remains at the heart of all we do. In SP, as you probably heard it many times, we encourage you to go MAD, M-A-D. We want you to make a difference. You first made a difference to the community by participating in the Flag Day during the first week of joining SP. If you remember, you collected a record of $170,000 for the President's Challenge. But the act of giving is not a one-way street. For many of you participating in community service projects, there's also been an eye-opener, and sometimes it was heart-wrenching. We strive to provide you with as many opportunities as possible to experience a different culture, learn from the best, and to change your perspective of the world. Last year, we sent 2 students for a 10-week internship at the Harvard Medical School's Children's Hospital to open their eyes to the world of research and how the best minds are finding solutions to the world's problems. The spirit of tenacity to excel goes beyond the classroom. Among our graduating cohort, we have many team captains and players from 9 national championship teams in a variety of sports and CCA. They have brought glories to Singapore and SP, and I thank you for your fighting spirit. What I've shared with you are snippets from your collective experience, but these stories are also our pride. They serve to remind my colleagues and I about our shared purpose, the reason why we chose to be in SP, to provide the best possible learning experience that will prepare you to be future ready. Singapore Poly can show you the horizon and provide the opportunities, but only you can open the window to a world of possibilities. Finally, dear graduates, wherever you may be, remember we are SP, and remember to serve with skill. We are very proud of you. Thank you.
Being part of the Youth Olympic Games as a young ambassador given by the Singapore National Olympic Council was one that I have never dreamt of getting. Shortly after, SP gave me the privilege to be the last torchbearer in the torch relay of the YOG, of which I lighted the quadrant alongside many ministers and our principal. So this is the route that I took during my run, and what I felt during that run is not something that I can easily put into words. The crowd running with me, the loud cheers that I got made the entire atmosphere very exhilarating. Picture yourself in front of a crowd cheering you on, and you can imagine how surreal that must have felt. And I would like to thank SP for this once-in-a-lifetime experience, which is something that I will never forget.
Hi, we're Suntec City, and this is SD's FYP Graduation Showcase. This is Unreal. There's a game that was done over the course of 10 months with 6 people, and I was the team lead of this game. Unreal is Japanese for vengeful spirit, so this is a game that puts you in the shoes of a ghost instead of a human. Because this game is of an uncommon genre, we've had a few design and direction disputes over the course of development, and as the team leader, I have had to step out of my comfort zone to try and get people thinking in agreement to get this thing going. Overall, I think this is a rewarding experience for me because even though it was stressful, I think I learned a lot of things over the course of these 10 months. I'd like to thank all my lecturers and all my friends who have helped me over the course of these 3 years to make this project possible.
When I was Sec 3, I first chanced upon an article on breakdance which sparked off my interest in dance. So when I came into SP, I'm glad to have the opportunity to join the SP Dance Club and further my passion in dance. For me, the most memorable experience I had in SP Dance was the opportunity to choreograph a piece for Waves, which is the SP annual dance concert. And for this particular piece, we spent many nights racking our brains for ideas for the showcase. Eventually, the concert was a success, and after seeing how well received it was, I felt that my effort was all worth it.
Being in SV, it has given me a lot of opportunities to travel around the world. For example, I was selected to go for the Maritime Experiential Learning Camp, where my friends and I went on board a cruise ship and we sailed to places like Penang and Phuket. And during this entire camp, we had talks and workshops that were both inspiring and motivational. Apart from this, I also participated in different kinds of ice-breaking games, as well as coming up with different kinds of group skits and presentations. And I felt this entire experience very enriching, interesting and fun because I get to bond with my peers as well as gaining leadership skills and cooperative spirit.
One of my memorable experiences that I had in SP was my overseas community service trip that I had in Shanxi, China. The purpose of the trip was to design and build a communal garden for a village. As there were many students from different courses but within our ABE school involved in this project, I was able to make many new friends. And through this whole process, we met up to discuss about design ideas and events that we'll be organising for the villagers. Through this, I also learned the importance of teamwork, and I was able to tap on everybody's expertise and we really bonded well to complete the project. I would like to thank all my lecturers who have helped and guided me in the past 3 years, especially Dr. Chong, who accompanied a group of us to Shanxi for an overseas community service project. He inspires me to use my creativity to help those in need. This brings about great meaning when I design. Thank you, Dr. Chong.
As Vice President of the SP Debating Society, my team and I organised training sessions for fellow debaters, alongside many social gatherings where we tried to spread the debating culture in SP. These contributions led me to being awarded the SP Excellence Award this year. It's something that I am thankful for, and it is an honour to be awarded this accolade by Singapore Polytechnic. My proudest achievement in SP would have to be in 2009, where the SP Debating Society won the Inter-Polytechnic Debating Championships for the first time. I was in the team that clinched the title, and I remember feeling very happy as all our hard work had finally paid off and we had brought glory to SP that year.
I am from SP Ambassadors. We are student ambassadors representing the Polytechnic in various events and offering our assistance throughout the year. Our area of expertise includes ushering and guest relations. One of the most memorable duties which I had taken part in would be the SP graduation ceremony, in which I have been helping out for the past 2 years. I believe it has been very unforgettable because I actually have the chance to see my seniors graduate live in front of me. Recently, my club won the Excellence in Service Award for the 3rd consecutive time. We are a service club and we are doing what we are doing because we love doing it. And awards to me personally is secondary. However, it's still very nice to know that at the end of the day, the school actually recognizes our efforts.
My proudest moment in SP was when I received the Excellence Award during my internship at Jurong Island. The company that I worked at was Petrofac. So this award was based on a 6-week assessment done by the course instructors. And when I received the award, I was very surprised because there were many candidates actually vying for the spot. During the 6-week course at Jurong Island, we had many practicals and tutorials itself. What we learned was how to run the petrochemical plant equipment such as the furnace, distillation column, and heat exchangers. And we also experienced work shift, and the night course was pretty grueling. But fortunately, with my course mates, we managed to survive the whole ordeal.
I was the Vice President for SPBP Mentoring Club during my second year. During my SPBP Mentoring Club days, I was posted to Queenstown Family Service Centre to conduct mentoring sessions. There, the mentoring session is divided into two parts. The tuition section, where we assist the kids in subjects that they are weak in, and for the mentoring section, where we have the time to talk to the kids about their own personal life and to ask them about how their day have been so far. One of the most unforgettable experiences that I ever had was when my mentee came up to me to talk to me about her own personal problems. I felt heartened to know that she could trust me so much and that we have cultivated a close bond between the both of us. I felt happy to lend her a listening ear and to give her my utmost support. I would like to thank Singapore Polytechnic for giving me this opportunity to undergo this whole experience.
Always take pride in everything that you do and don't give up when you are faced with challenges. Live life to the fullest without any regrets.
Well done in surviving these 3 years, and I would like to leave you with a quote, which is, people in the winner circle don't work harder, they just work smarter, and I wish you all the best.
To all fellow graduates, pursue your passion, follow the path of excellence, and success will chase after you.
You only live once, so work hard, live your dreams, and all the best.
In life, there are bound to be challenges, but always remember that there's never one challenge that you cannot overcome. Always set high goals, persevere, and never ever give up.
Each year, Singapore Polytechnic is proud to honour our top graduates, outstanding individuals who have achieved academic excellence. This year, we pay tribute to the following 7 graduates who have made their mark of distinction with us. What Deng Kai-yuan wanted after achieving stellar results for his GCE O-level examinations was to have an enriching learning journey that would offer experiences beyond the classroom. This former student from Gan Ning Seng School believed SP would give him that edge. 3 years on, he is positive he has indeed made the right choice. Kai-yuan was selected for the SP Outstanding Talent Program, which gave him opportunities to participate in high-level events such as the Temasek Dialogue in 2010. His SP experience also included an internship in Beijing with Pratt and Whitney and a community service trip to Timor-Leste. With a perfect GPA, the top graduate from the Diploma in Aeronautical Engineering is a Lee Kuan Yew Award winner. Today, Kai-yuan continues to be an active volunteer in his Kampong Glam ward and gives tuition to students in physics from his secondary school. Lim Hui-yin made a critical decision to switch to a polytechnic just months before taking her GCE A-level examinations. The former Presbyterian high school student wanted to pursue her dream of becoming a licensed aircraft engineer. She chose a diploma in aerospace electronics at SP and excelled in her studies during the 3 years. This Lee Kuan Yew Award winner counts hard work, discipline, and a little bit of luck as the ingredients for her success. She values the industrial training program experience she had at Longgen Aviation Company in China. Not only was she given the opportunity to practice what she'd learned, she also brushed up her Mandarin along the way. A compassionate person at heart, this avid martial arts enthusiast has volunteered her time in overseas community programs in Cambodia and Indonesia. She plans to return to Cambodia to continue her volunteer work before pursuing her degree in the near future. Sean Lee Teck Brin is proof that one can be equally competent in sports and studies. This Lee Kuan Yew Award winner was so determined to join SP that he applied under the direct Polytechnic admission scheme in order to secure a place in his preferred Polytechnic and course. His 3 years at SP is filled with memorable highlights, including representing Singapore for the inaugural Youth Olympic Games. He was also the final torchbearer for the journey of the Youth Olympic Flame in the Southwest District. His achievements in SP include winning the SP Sportsman of the Year and the Model Student Award. This top sportsman, who won the IODA Optimist World Sailing Championship back in 2006, believes he can go even further in his sailing career. His dream is to make it for the Olympic Games in London next year. Thomas Lim Ting Wen's active participation in drama projects in his Catholic high school days fueled his passion and love for drama. The winner of the To Chin Chai Gold Medal and top graduate from the Diploma in Applied Drama and Psychology, Thomas's ultimate vision in life is to be an applied drama practitioner working with different communities, especially with youth and marginalized groups. He counts Age, a devised drama performance which he directed and staged with his classmates for Celebrate Drama 2009 as one of his proudest achievements to date. Age, which stands for Hospice, explored different perspectives on sickness and death. In order to add realism and depth to the performance, the students made several visits to the hospice. That dramatic experience, coupled with his attendance at the International Drama Educators Association World Congress in 2010, has inspired Thomas to pursue a degree in drama from one of the leading applied theatre universities globally. For someone who could hardly speak a word of English when he first arrived in Singapore, Lee Yan has come a long way. The former River Valley High School student believes that the word failure should never be a part of his vocabulary. His passion in information technology motivated him to do well and consistently achieve a perfect GPA score for the examinations. For his final year project, Lee Yan decided to develop a mobile learning web application that would help SP students. The application to enable students to retrieve curriculum information readily will soon be implemented in SP. A highlight in Lee Yan's SP career was the opportunity to present to an audience of 500 CEOs and COOs at the Windows 7 launch last year. That is the most magical and memorable moment in his life. Lee Yan is the proud recipient of the Lo Guan On Gold Medal and will pursue a degree in Information Systems under the Kent Ridge Undergraduate Scholarship from NUS. Vicky Lau first started dabbling with the Windows Movie Maker software when she was a student at CHIJ Carlton Convent. That interest sparked her desire to be a part of the creative media industry. Her 3 years at SP's Diploma in Digital Media helped her shed her shy nature and made her more confident. She was president of the SP Videography Club and was selected as one of the pioneer batch of students to participate in the NUS MTA Singapore Hollywood Attachment Program at the University of California in Los Angeles. That experience made Vicky even more determined to pursue academic excellence. Not only has Vicky topped her course, she has also been awarded the Chua Chor Tik Gold Medal. This steely young lady will be pursuing a degree in visual effects at the famed Savannah College of Art and Design under an artistic scholarship. Kang Kok Wei's educational success is a credit to his parents and his special teacher. Although he did poorly for his PSLE, his parents did not reprimand him but encouraged him to try harder. At Hougang Secondary School, a caring teacher guided and motivated him to make a difference in his life. That belief and faith in him spurred him on to excel in his studies. He graduated with a maximum GPA of 4.0 from ITE and chose to come to SP to pursue a diploma in clean energy. Today, Kok Wei is the proud recipient of the Tay Eng Soon Gold Medal, which is awarded to a former ITE student who has excelled in SP. For all the successes Kok Wei has had with his academic career, he has not forgotten to give back to the community. He gave free weekly tuition to students at the Clementi Student Services Center for 3 years and was president of the Rotaract Club. Kok Wei's story is an inspiration to many and an encouragement to never give up. These top graduates have done Singapore Polytechnic proud, and their stories will serve to inspire others to achieve academic greatness. We wish them the very best in their future endeavours.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will begin shortly. Please switch off your handphones or put them on silent mode if you haven't done so. We have arranged for official photographers to take photos of all graduates receiving their diplomas. There's no need to come to the front to take photographs during the ceremony. I will be inviting you to stand when the academic procession enters and leaves the convention hall. Lastly, dear graduates, please ensure that you have your admission ticket and identity card with you before joining the queue to receive the scroll box on stage. You will be issued with a card log-on ID and password as you leave the stage. Please keep the card as you will need it to place your order for photos. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker, Mr. Clement Woon, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the 51st graduation ceremony of the Singapore Polytechnic. At this 8th session, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to graduates from the School of Chemical and Life Sciences. Our guest speaker this evening is Mr. Clement Woon, President and Chief Executive Officer of Singapore Airport Terminal Services. Mr. Woon holds his current appointment since 2007. Prior to his present position, Mr. Woon was the President of Geosystems Division of Leica Geosystems AG, a multinational corporation based in Heerbrugg, Switzerland, which provides spatial surveying solutions and is part of the Hexagon Group from Sweden. Mr. Woon is the Chairman of Singapore Food Industries, SFI, Manufacturing Private Limited, Primary Industries, Queensland Private Limited, Urangan Fisheries Private Limited, and Asia Air Freight Terminals Company Limited. He serves on the various boards such as SFI Private Limited and International Cuisine Limited. He is also the Vice Chairman of Beijing Airport In-Flight Kitchen Limited and Beijing Aviation Ground Services Company Limited, as well as Vice President Commissioner of PT Jasa Angkasa Semester TBK. Mr. Woon obtained his Bachelor of Engineering and a Master of Science degree in Industrial Engineering from the National University of Singapore. He also holds a Master of Business Administration from the Nanyang Technological University. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. Clement Woon to deliver the graduation address. Mr. Woon, please.
Thank you. Mr. Michael Brown, Member of the Board of Governors, Singapore Polytechnic. Mr. Tan Han Cheong, Principal, Singapore Polytechnic. Distinguished guests, parents and graduates, staff of Singapore Polytechnic, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is my pleasure to be here at the 51st Singapore Polytechnic graduation ceremony, and I congratulate all graduates and award winners from the School of Chemical and Life Sciences on your achievement. This is a proud moment for you and your family. This is a transition milestone in your life, as today's ceremony marks the beginning of your next phase of life. I note some of you will enter the workforce, maybe mostly the ladies, some of you to the national service, time to do a little bit of thing for the country, and some will continue your study. And some perhaps would like to take a gap year or two. A gap year is a year where you do nothing, maybe just to travel around the world or something like that, to pick up additional experience, or maybe to do some internship for some companies so that you get to learn what is out there and maybe eventually to then select a career. So this is something which is popular in Europe, that many students will take a gap year. But I think that in Singapore, if you can do it, it's really something which is a good luck and good for your development as well. But whatever your choice, you will have to face the aspects of independence and maturity. What is independence? For some of you, independence is a choice. Whereas for others, it will be forced upon you. Not all families are as well-to-do, and some of you, when you are finished, you have to enter the workforce immediately, to earn, and perhaps also to give back to their family and to support siblings and things like that. Simply defined, independence is when you can fund your own living costs, and take your own decisions and be fully responsible for them. Some of you may even have to contribute back to the family, as I mentioned earlier, but the other aspects of maturity is important as well. Maturity is about how you respond and be adaptive to the emerging situation. It is the quality of your thinking and is not depending on your age or the degree or the paper that you have. In other words, you cannot wait for maturity to happen. You must work hard to develop it. Your degree of independence and maturity will determine and shape your character and how successful and happy you will be in the future. Let me offer you this quote by Helen Keller. For those of you who do not know, she has faced adversity to be the first deaf and blind person to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree. She's a US citizen, she's a political activist, a lecturer, and she, from the 80s to the 90s. She said, "Character cannot be developed in peace and quiet. Only through trials and tribulations can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved." This quote has stayed with me for many years. I think I learned it when I was 20, and now I've always passed the half-century mark, so I remember it for a long while. So I'd like to give this to you as well, because you are about in the same age. You have to embrace the complexity of this unpredictable world. You can give thanks to each day that you can strive to march towards the fullest of your potential and be the best that you can be. There will be economic cycles, that is a given. Companies will fail while new ones will arise. There will continue to be natural disasters, such as those recently occurring in Fukushima, Japan. That this event will happen, we are certain, though we cannot tell you when they will occur. If you can be adaptive and creative during this stress test, you will achieve for yourself as well as contributing to your community. Today, the world is being challenged in many ways. One of them is to adopt sustainable development behaviors and methods as quickly as possible. Climate change has already affected many aspects of our lives. The availability of sufficient food is called into question as available arable land continue to shrink. The courses that you have elected to study are therefore relevant and current. The search for more efficient processes, alternative fuel sources and energy methods, better products and delivery mechanisms, that are more efficient, or more efficient cultivation methods that will deliver safe food will require a lot of talent. Many people, especially foreigners perhaps, have commented that Singapore's education system is too focused on rote learning and exam skills. They may have reason for their observation, but in the workplace, a talent is not one that has a good piece of paper, but one that can achieve learning agility. Learning is about application. The learning process may start with knowledge acquisition, but it must be followed with application and finally with the creation of new knowledge, and the cycle continues. Your education in Singapore Polytechnic School of Chemical and Life Sciences has played a key role in your holistic preparation, whether physical, mental, emotional, or intellectual. You must endeavor to complement your diploma with working skills to take advantage of available opportunities. Working skills are those that relate to relationship building, leading, cooperation and collaboration, or people skills, amongst others. To be a talent, you must be able to convert words into action. knowledge into application. The more you practice, the better you will be. I gathered from recent news that the demand for chemicals, from basic petrochemicals to specialties and advanced materials, has been growing rapidly in recent years as Asian economies continue to develop. The Singapore chemicals cluster output grew about 7% year-on-year in March 2011, with all segments recording higher output. The flagship of the cluster, Jurong Island, is among the world's top 10 petrochemical hubs. Moving forward, Singapore is embarking on Jurong Island version 2.0, an initiative that will create new game-changing differentiating advantages to drive the next phase of growth for the industry. Many new developments are due for completion in the near future, and these have helped catalyze a new wave of high-value downstream investments for Singapore's chemical industry. These will be your career development opportunities. Singapore's manufacturing sector will be an important sector for its job creation and its pool for services such as financial. With food science and technology gaining importance in the manufacturing value chain, Singapore food companies are investing in innovation for more first-in-the-market products and enhancing their processes and packaging for better quality products with longer shelf life. Innovation is about creation, while research is about discovery. For innovation to work, you must have an understanding of market and customers' requirements. The deeper the insights you have with regard to a particular market, the more exciting will be the products and services that you will create. These are all very relevant to what you graduates have studied. Your school has sufficiently prepared you for the next phase. The question is, will you have the passion to be the best? Engagement in the workplace depends on both employer and employee. Finding the right employer is important, but participating to create the right environment is equally, if not more important. Gauge your engagement level in whatever you do. Without passion in your work, it will only be a task. With passion, there is meaning in everything you do and aim for. Singapore Polytechnic has, in addition to its status as a premier academic institution, a strong focus on social responsibility. For example, working closely with the Singapore Heart Foundation for the past 4 years, CLS students have participated in an ongoing project on mapping the health status of low-income residents to facilitate health intervention program by the various GRCs. CLS students have participated in the Ulu Pandan Community Club's Family Day, come Active Aging Day, where they assisted in health screening and healthy food tasting classes. Other organizations receiving help from CLS students include Meta Home Singapore, Khoo Teck Puat Hospital, Jurong Hospital, and Home Nursing Foundation in its fundraising charity walkathon. Not only do these community projects help foster closer ties with society, it provides a learning opportunity for the students to better understand the situation at the grassroots level. This experience will help instill in you the sense of compassion to help the less fortunate and be aware of the social responsibility to contribute back to society. It's heartening to know that CLS students have also been active outside of Singapore. I was told 33 CLS students had participated in an overseas immersion program in Dalian Polytechnic University last year, learning about Chinese culture and history on top of their normal curriculum, and this year another batch has gone there again. CLS students have also contributed to community projects in various parts of the world, such as Phnom Penh, Cambodia, Vietnam, and India. Such overseas exposure broadens the outlook of students, allowing them to develop a sharper perspective of the world. In time to come, your overseas experience will serve you well when collaborating and or competing with foreign companies. In this trend of increasing interdependent economies, you must adopt an open mind towards operating in a cross-cultural environment. You need to be able to fully appreciate the uniqueness of each market and gain the right competencies so that you can be successful in tapping the vast opportunities in this fast-growing Asian region. I've worked overseas for more than 12 years and appreciated that there are many things that you can only learn when you are abroad. The discomfort of an unfamiliar environment will hasten learning and mold survival instincts. If you have the opportunity, I would encourage you to have an overseas stint as early as possible in your career. You can continue to serve Singapore whether you are here or overseas. Singapore will need to develop more and more of its own global companies to be economically resilient and a stronger company. As I'm nearing the end of my speech, thanks goodness, and I expect that you will soon forget what I've said, I would like to put these things in context and offer you to reach the 4 soft C's. During my days when I was young, when we talk about 4 C's, we talk about the hard 4 C's. It means going for a career, getting a car, driving for a condominium, and having a country club. But I think these days we have to be a little bit more sophisticated. So I offer you 4 C's. The first C is country. Nowhere is home. When you are overseas and alone, you will appreciate the meaning of home. We all need to know where we are, where we belong, understand how Singapore is organized, and how you can contribute in this small city-state. Singlish is unique to Singapore, but it's hardly a language that you can use to communicate well overseas. Singlish is not precise and only efficient when we will have a context. It will be heartwarming when you meet Singaporeans in faraway, isolated places and suddenly can break into Singlish, which we can all identify. I've experienced it many times. Like it or not, it will be our identity. Good English is required for good communication. Therefore, work on your communication skills, but do not forget where you belong. The second C is continuous learning. Remember the 3 phases of learning: acquisition, applying, and creating new knowledge. I have elaborated on this earlier, and I leave this to your own discovery. You already would have more knowledge now than when I was at your age. Take advantage of this aspect. The third C is commitment. Commit to your goals and responsibilities. You will need passion to fully engage in your journey. Without passion, you'll never be the best that you can be. The fourth C is contribution. Giving back to society, giving back to your school will nourish your soul. In time, you will gain more satisfaction in giving than in receiving. A material gift like money is often not the issue. Many institutions can raise a lot of money from high net worth individuals and companies. What will be lacking is time. Volunteering your time for society and also for socially meaningful activities will be a good way to contribute. I'd like to end by quoting from the world-renowned author Pearl S. Buck. One faces the future with one past. In your recent past, chemical and life science has prepared you well to aspire towards the 4 C's. Set your goals and go forward confidently into the future. Embrace the world as it is, but aim to make it a better and better place for humanity. Once again, I extend my heartiest congratulations on the successful completion of your studies in Singapore Polytechnic, and I wish you success in your future learning journey and whatever you do. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Woon. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the presentation of diplomas to the graduates. This evening, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to 494 graduates from the School of Chemical and Life Sciences. May I now call upon the Director of the School of Chemical and Life Sciences, Dr. Thomas Chai, to present the diplomas. Dr. Chai, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates from the Diploma in Chemical Engineering.
Chen Qianhan, Lam Hui Chi, Lim Taiju Grayson, Lim Hui Yin Kelly, He Pei Shan, Kwek Xu Jing, Xiao Yong Yao, Tan Wei Lun Thomas, Tong Yit Xiang, Ellen Ng Chong Bing, Amri bin Ahmad, Ananth Asugan, Andy Sutanto, Ang Eng Hao, Ang Jing Ting, Bei Jing Wei, Che Kiet Hao Daniel, Chi Pei Yun, Chen Junjie, Qiu Zhiting Benjamin, Chen Wei Hao, Chong Chi Kang, Chaudhuri Raya, Chu Wenjun, Chua Qianling Jesslyn, Ding Ming Hock, Eddie Yo Jin Shen, Izzat bin Abdul Jabbar, Fu Shi Heng, Gajah Gukan, Gek Hong Xiang, Go Mei Fang, Hanafi bin Abdul Ghani, Heng Wang Tong, Ho Hong Chuan, Humaira binti Ahmad, Jonathan T. Chia Hao, Kang Liangtian Benjamin, Keng Wei Yang, Qiu Chi Hui, Hua Yu Chuan, Lim Jieming, Lim Kok Wing Rudy, Lim Yang Jie, Liu Jinwen Jim, Liu Junjie Siegfried, Liu Chun Kiet, Muhammad Farid bin Muhammad Hashim, Muhammad Afiq bin Muhammad, Muhammad Alif bin Muhammad Noor, Muhammad Alif bin Rosli, Muhammad Hafiz bin Muhammad Nasir, Muhammad Imran bin Kamsari, Muhammad Noor Afan bin Hamza, Muhammad Rosmohadi bin Ahmad Juria, Muhammad Sufyan bin Zainul Abidin, Muhammad Zaid bin Muhammad Omar, Muhammad Zuhelmi bin Muhammad Rizali, Nasrullah bin Muhammad Tariq, Ng Yonxiang, Ng Yongying, Ng Jongsing James, Noor Rashikim bin Andi Satria, Noor Shahira binti Adam, Nurul Diana binti Hashmi, O Rintie Jonathan, Wee Yi Jia Audrey,
He Mu Singh,
Pradeep Virapan,
Huek Seok Kim Felicia, Xia Chin Chang, Shadiq Kuthubdin, Shi Jingyue Vivian, Sim Jianjie Eddie, Tam Yixun, Tan Chongyi, Tan Ka-jun, Tan Kia-ping, Tan Chi-an Sebastian, Tan Valentine, Tan Wei Ming, Tan Sing Hon Eldrick, Tan Yong Wei Myron, Tang Sin Kim, Tay Mei Ti Maggie, Tay Xuan Bin, Teo Chen Kwan, Teo Wei Lun, To Jia Hao, Wang Yunling, William Hadinata Lai, Wang Chia Wing, Wang Jinxiang, Wang Xiuting, Wu Junhao, Xavier Liao Kangwei, Yi Jiaxian Thomas, Yi Zhenwei Kenneth, Yo Jie Derek, Yo Wei Kiet Andy, Yo Chia Hao, Yip Manchung Lester Jonathan, Zakia binti Abdul Khalil, 张家俊
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Chemical Process Technology.
Andini Shonata, Heng Su Ying, July, Kan Lei Kwin Mi, Lim Eugene, Lim Jinze, Lo Qi Hang, Lo Wang Chang, Ng Shi Ying Vanessa, On Ching Man, Ong Shi Jie, He Yi Rui, Tam Nok Ning, Wong Mason Priscilla, Alvin Lo Wei Xiang, Amira Binti Azman, Ang Hui Li, Ang Xiang Mi, Ang Yiping Emily, Ang Ying Lan, Aisha Safrin, Azia Binti Buhari, Bei Mingwei Johnson, Bernstein Tan Chong Sen, Callista Lim Yi Rui, Catherine Chua Min Celeste Chen Wei, Chan Shi Kun, Chan Si Wei Shin, Chan Wanling Edelin, Chan Yu Yang, Charles Wong Yao Zu, Qi Jinsheng Royston, Cheryl Lim Jia Li, Chia Jun Yong, Qin Shi Li Rini, 冲丝曼 Cristanto Leong Chua Yi Ting Jacqueline Darren Chua Kiet Hee Darwin Wijaja Evelyn Tandias Fong King Ho Fu Yen Yi Fiona Gavin Lau Go Hui Xian Go Jian Wei Go Junru Gary Go Pei Rong Go Yiling Eileen Grace Yo Jia Lin Gui Yao Lun Mario Han Chong Chao Gary Hassan Askari bin Muhammad Noor He Mingzi Hong Yini Fiona Huang Chunmin Marcelo Iksan Karen Irene Ang Ai Ling Isaac Wong Zhi Heng Jane Ang Jeannie Ong Zhi Jun Jolene Lee Yanting Ko Hui Xian Ko Junjie Ko Qi Lin Ko Shi Hui Ko Yansun Derek Li Jiahui Callista Li Yongxiang Edmund Li Yunrong Lim Chi Peng Lim Hui Song Lim Kwang Chun Lim Shang Mei Perlin, Lim To Ping, Lim Yun Hui Evelyn, Lo Youngwen Brian, Lok Mason, Lo Yang Yi, Lo Yingxiu, Lam Fengxin, Ma Kexin, Megawati Jiu, Michelle Te Hui Chi, Muhammad Azri bin Muhammad, Muhammad Faida bin Ramat, Muhammad Nashiruddin bin Zainuddin, Muhammad Saiful Islam bin Razali, Niu Jiajia, Niu Jinyong, Ng Baohui, Ng Qingyong Renee, Ng Nuo Shi, Ng Pei Xing, Ng Xiaoen Jennifer, Nilam Mushfira binti Muhammad Amin, Nur Nazrin binti Abul Hassan, Nur Akila binti Kamalruddin, Nur Shakila binti Ahmad Suri, Nur Farhana binti Abdullah, Nur Shahida binti Muhammad Zainal, Nurul Fadila binti Abdul Khalid, Nurul Huda binti Sulaiman, Ong Li Ting, Pek Ji Hua, Hua Jinting Melissa, Heng Chong Sing, Rabia binti Sheikh Muhammad Ismail, Rachel Tan Yixuan, Ramat Khairi bin Othman, Raymond Lee Wenqi, Razina Favin binti Said Mohammed, Rini, Sarah Chelert Tan, Xia Huicheng, Xia Mi Yin, D. Kylie Sherilyn, D. Sui Fai Royston, C. Yen Yi Belinda, Shafika binti Zaini, Shan Dan, Sharifa Muni binti Salim, Sharon Wong Pei Shi, Xu Wei Shan Felicia, Sim Yu Yun, Sindhu Anbarasu, Siti Aisha binti Aidil, Siti Rohani binti Abu Talib, Surya Linga, Tan Bao Ren, Han Fang Min, Tan Jiajun Lewis, Tan Nisha Nelson, Tan Pei Feng Pamela, Tan Pei Ru, Tan Qing Wen, Tan Yanzhen Grace, Tang Wanting, Tay Xiu Yang, T. Xia Wen, Tiu Huiqing, To Li Zhen, To Junni Eunice, To Yen Sin, Wang Zhengjie, Wee Jonathan, Wee Quan Ling, 王家豪 Richmond, Wang Junting, Wang Ka Sean, Wang Zhisheng, Yo Wenzhuang, Zhang Lin, Zhang Mingyi, Ziniratul Ayan binti Iskandar Salkani.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Food Science and Technology.
Qing Hui King, Ong Xue Li, Samantha Liu, Anika Ong, Bei Risin Alicia, Carmen Lim Jia Min, Chan Bai Hong, Cheng Chao Xuan, Chia Hui Kiat, Chong Wan Ling Doreen, Chong Wen Yi, Chu Zhiwei, Chao Junyan Eldred, Daniel Kwa Yisheng, Eliza Tan Li Si, Eunice Low, Franceline Gladys Minardo, Gertrude Than Chiu Siu, Go Chong Hong, Go Eng Hyuk Eric, Go Yu Li Lydia, Haizozilla binti Abdul Ghani, Han Hui Ting Eileen, Haslinda binti Safini, Ho Jin Yi, Johnny Tan, K. Saraswati, He Pei Ling, Qi Wenjia, Ke Chuan Kiat. Khairunisa binti Salamat. Ho Tian Hao. Ko Ziting Sandra. Huek Xiaohui. Li Pei Xuan. Li Yanru. Li Yingyao. Lian Yiqiang. Liu Jiamin. Lily Suryani binti Muhammad Yazid. Lim Wei Han. Lina Lau Mei Mei. Lo Po Sing. Ng Mei Ern. Ng Xiu Mei. Nor Farhana binti Muhammad Raham. Nor Hafiza binti Roslan. Nor Hidayah Liana binti Muhammad Nazir. Ong Li Ting. Pek Ling Huan. Si Pei Feng. Salamat bin Ahmad. Tan Jiaxiang Valentino. Tan Shijun. Tan Shuxian. Tan Weiling. Tan Yanling Carolyn. Tan Yongsing. Te Ka Hui. Te Pui Ching. Te Sin Mei Daphne. Tio Kai Zhi. Tia Yu Ray Celeste. Cho Yu Zhen, Wang Jielong Jerome, Wang Rui Ling, Yap Hui Wen, Yo Bin Hui, Yong Wan Yi Anita, Zhang Guiju Joreen,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the post-diploma courses.
Muhammad Salahuddin bin Ismail, Cynthia Balakrishnan, So Ching King, Anantha Narayanan Natarajan, Anifa Zahir Hussain, Shamsuddin Sabina, Li Xiu Chu, Lim Xiao Qian, Lok Pei Chin, Mini Santhama, Nurul Ain binti Hashim, Teo Chai Fong, Wang Tianyi Kelly, Fernandez Bahagia Agnew, Gulnaz Ara Malik, Su Su Ang, Tan Jocelyn C,
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the School of Chemical and Life Sciences. Thank you, Dr. Chai. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the prizes. May I invite Dr. Michael Edward Brown, member of the Singapore Polytechnic Board of Governors, to present the following prizes. Dr. Brown, please. From the Diploma in Chemical Engineering course, the Institution of Chemical Engineers Award, Rudy Chan Chen Hua. The Petrochemical Corporation of Singapore Merit Award, Lee Yi Sam. the Adventist Farmer Manufacturing Award, Winfred Xiao Shi Min. From the Diploma in Chemical Process Technology course, the Plastics and Rubber Institute Singapore Award, Tan Wen Ya. The Shimadzu Asia Pacific Award, To Chie Ying. Receiving the W.R. Grace Awards are Suryanti binti Subranto Hajo and Lam Jing Ting. The Oil and Color Chemists Association Award, the Proway Engineering Plastic Award, and the Singapore Polymer Corporation Award, Kwei Hui Hong. The Singapore Surface Engineering Association Award and the Surface Finishing Technologies Award, Kwa Bi Chin. The Fintex Industries Award, the GSK Medicinal Chemistry Award, and the Shimadzu Asia Pacific Award, Juliana. From the Diploma in Food Science and Technology course, the ALS Technichem Award, Kwek Si Yi. The Gan Hap Lee Award, Chua Yi Ting. The Tai Hua Food Industry Award, Georgina Tan Suan En. The Shimadzu Asia Pacific Award and the Singapore Institute of Food Science and Technology Award cum Rinto Scholarship, Ng Hui Min. The Swift Health Food Award, Tang Yi Sin. That concludes the presentation of prizes. Thank you, Dr. Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present medals to our top graduates for excelling in their courses of study. May I invite Mr. Clement Woon, President and Chief Executive Officer of Singapore Airport Terminal Services, to present the medals. Mr. Woon, please. From the Diploma in Chemical Engineering course, the Grand Force Silver Medal is awarded to Marcus Tan Yao Chai. The Shell Singapore Gold Medal, the Singapore Chemical Industry Council Award, and the Institution of Engineers Singapore Prize are awarded to Tan Ken Hao. From the Diploma in Chemical Process Technology course, the Mega Chem Silver Award is awarded to Wong Lan Yi. The Croder Singapore Gold Medal and the Perkin Elmer Book Prize are awarded to Agi Susanti Lawyer. From the Diploma in Food Science and Technology course, the Kikkoman Singapore Silver Award and the Nairo Award are awarded to Ang Chai Ling. The Singapore Food Manufacturers Association Gold Medal is awarded to Xiao Pei Ching. That concludes the presentation of top medals. Thank you, Mr. Woon. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the valedictory speech this evening is Chan Chen Hua Rudy, a graduate of the Diploma course in Chemical Engineering. May I now call upon Rudy to deliver the farewell address on behalf of the new graduates. Rudy, please.
A very good evening to our guest speaker, Mr. Clement Woon. Sorry, I'm nervous. Let me restart my speech. A very good evening to our guest speaker, Mr. Clement Woon, members of the Board of Governors, Principal, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to start by first thanking my dad, who is seated here today, because if it were not for him, I would not be here in SP. My dad and uncle are proud graduates of Singapore Polytechnic. My dad graduated in 1985, while my uncle in 2006. They told me SP is the only choice. While my dad and uncle have their SP stories to share, today I would like to share my SP story with you guys. Let me highlight some memorable experiences in Singapore Polytechnic, one of which would have to be the annual SP Flag Day. Remember that day when we were out in the streets struggling to collect donations? Good times. Well, I hope that you donated in this year's Flag Day as well, because we have been in their shoes and we know how it feels. But more importantly, it is for a good cause. As chemical and life sciences students, I'm sure you'll not forget all the lessons and practicals. They are sure proof that our time here in SP has not always been fun and games. Several of us may have taken power naps during lectures or even begged for an extension to the deadlines of our assignments. Although we often wondered if we could ever survive, we made it. We managed to complete all of our final year projects, assignments, and examinations. And the proof of this right here is that diploma which you now hold in your hands. This diploma would not have been possible if you did not work hard for it. It would also be a meaningless achievement without these people whom I would like to thank. To the entire staff of Singapore Polytechnic, especially our devoted lecturers and ever-friendly TSOs and lab techs. Thank you for bearing with us these past few years and giving us your advice and guidance. No, it was surely not in vain. Well, as you can see, we are all graduating today. I would also like to thank the library staff, for actually providing such a wonderful and homely environment at the SP Library. It has practically been our second home for our final year in SP. To my dearest friends, yes, you guys know who you are. Thank you for all the fun-filled memories we shared together in class and in CCAs. No, this is definitely not goodbye. Well, not until our national service enlistment, but I'm sure our friendship will never end. To my parents, my family, thank you for always being there for me and giving me your never-ending love, guidance, and support. You are my pillar of strength. Someone once said, dream what you want to dream, go where you want to go, and be who you want to be. We are fortunate enough to be able to dream what we want to dream because we have many pillars of support. No matter what class or course you are from, every feeling, every experience, every relationship we build becomes a lesson of its own in our SP journey. It becomes a precious part of our memories, like how it has been for my dad, my uncle, my family. SP is your legacy. It is a part of your journey, and it will forever be part of your history. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2011.
Thank you, Rudy. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is now adjourned. May I invite all to stand. The procession groups will now leave the convention hall. Thank you for your patience. Please join us for a tea reception at the plaza outside the convention center. May I invite parents and guests to leave the convention center first. Have a good day.